new Doctor Who review, and this time, as you can tell by the summary and the title sequence, I'm going to be reviewing Doctor Who: The Faceless Ones. So this was completely unreleased last year for DVD and Blu-ray releases. So as you can tell, I've got the DVD and also the Steelbook Blu-ray release of this story. So there are different versions of this. You can either watch the old versions of the animation in black and white. Then you can watch the original 2 episodes that exist still, like episode 3 and episode 1 and 3, with episodes 2, 4, 5, 6 in full-on animations, with episodes 1 and 2 like existing footage. Or you can watch this all in colour, in the colour animation. So I've just finished watching this one 3 times. I've watched it in the black and white, then the black and white with the original version. Now, the original version footage, like the original 2 episodes that originally aired, and then going into animation and like that way, it's an absolutely brilliant choice to watch this, because I actually do like doing it that way. The coloured, I don't really mind the coloured version because it is a lot good, but the animation in this is actually a really good animation story. I really do enjoy it. So how can I tell you about the Faceless Ones? So you have these alien race called the Chameleon, aka that's why they call their little base Chameleon Tours. So anyway, the chameleons are basically dying from this kind of virus sort of thing. And so they are kidnapping humans, and they are shape-shifting into, like, taking their, like, voice and patterns of them, locking them into in a car park, like, literally in a car boot, and then leaving the car parked in a car park. How do I have to say about this story? This story is pretty much an okay Patrick Troughton story, even though it's basically missing episodes 2, 4, 5 and 6. It's still okay to watch. It is really okay. I actually do like watching the animations. How can I fully explain this story to you, apart from the chameleons stealing people, like teenagers, and shapeshifting into them, also part of the airport's crew? Now, I actually do love the opening sequence where you just see the TARDIS materializing on the runway of an airport, Gatwick Airport, and then a plane just can't nearly hit it. That one's mainly okay. That's a very good scene, especially when you see the all 4 of them. The second Doctor, Jamie, Ben and Polly just literally running down back up to the airport, but then they get chased by a policeman going, "Hey, you!" Polly witnesses a really bad murder. Literally, this murder is just this person getting, like, shot with a sting gun, and then he gets shapeshifted into a chameleon, which is a police. He's actually a police detective. Just give me a minute. Can't go wrong with a cup of tea. So this story, in general wise, is a pretty actually interesting story. As I said, I just finished watching all 3 animations. I watched the 2 black and white ones last night. I just finished watching the coloured one today. I have to say, I actually do love this story. It's Ben and Polly's last story, because the Doctor's companions, Ben and Polly, left in the War Games on the 20th of June 1966. And this story takes place on the same day they left. So really, they just literally just went round a loop. So where they left with the first Doctor to go travelling, and then they met the like the Savages, the Smugglers, the Cybermen, Macra, you know, and then go back. It's literally like a full-on loop for them. So they actually end up going back on the same day. So they actually do leave the Doctor and Jamie. Jamie actually has his very first kiss in Doctor Who in this episode, with not a companion, with a woman named Samantha Briggs, who's trying to find her brother who's disappeared in Rome. So she thinks, but he never made it in Rome, because the chameleons actually kidnap her brother. And we don't actually know what happens. The whole lot was supposed to return. That was the whole deal. The Doctor will let them go back to their home planet, the chameleons, at the end of episode 6. The animation in this is a really actually kind of good animation story. I do love having missing episodes of Doctor Who, like bringing out in full-on animations. I have to say, I do love that. I mean, we got Power of the Daleks. Now, 2016's Power of the Daleks was a little bit rushed, but then you have the 2020 version of Power of the Daleks, like, with it fully sorted out. The Macra Terror, again, that's another good animation. This is another good animation. The Fury from the Deep isn't as much of a good animation, sort of, as well as the other 3 I just spoke about, but it's mainly okay. It's a missing story. We've finally got it animated, so let's not fuss about that. The one thing I I'm a bit worried about with these animations. When are we going to have full-on release dates for the Wheel in Space? Not the Wheel in Space, sorry. The Web of Fear episode 3 has been animated, and that's coming out on DVD and of course on Blu-ray. So I'm quite looking forward to that. And there's still been no word about Eve of the Daleks. Now, Eve of the Daleks is a very important story to me now, basically, because can I put that just up there? Yeah. Right there. Because at the end of the episode, in part 6, the Doctor and Jamie are trying to find the TARDIS, and it's supposed to lead in to Eve of the Daleks. So I am very disappointed that we haven't got round to the animation of when the enemy of Eve of the Daleks is going to be coming out. Because I would love to have Eve of the Daleks, especially when it continues on after the Faceless ones. And I just really want to get that story. And it's supposed to be the second Doctor's companion Victoria's first episode with them. I can't get it to stay still. Can I? Yeah. Oh well. I'm quite there. I mean, literally, Eve of the Daleks is supposed to carry on from this story, and it's supposed to lead into it. So I really am hoping we get Eve of the Daleks animated. But back into this sort of review, get back into the topic. All 6 parts are absolutely amazing. Even though we've got episodes 1 and 3 still existing, and they're still animated episodes 1 and 3, but although they have actually put an option for you to watch episodes 1, then 2 in animation, 3 in normal, then 4, 5 and 6 animation, I think that's an absolute brilliant way to actually sit down and watch it, because it's still got the 2 existing episodes. I don't mind doing that. I mean, like the Ice Warriors, that's got episodes 4 and 5 missing, but they've animated that, and the rest are like in live action, so I do love that. The animations in these are just fantastic gaps in the Doctor Who collection, because we have got 97 missing episodes of Doctor Who in the 60s. So getting the animations out is absolutely brilliantly, and the way this story has been like animated with like the 2 live footages, like the 2 live episodes, and then the rest of them animated, or you can watch them in black and white animation or in color animation. Now, I prefer the color animation. I prefer watching the black and white one just for the existing 2 episodes. Now, especially on the Blu-ray, they have been put into HD, so we do have 2 episodes of Troughton in HD, which is Faceless Ones episode 1 and the Faceless Ones episode 3. So we have got them on Blu-ray, which is an absolutely bouter and really enjoyable. But okay, so hopefully we get there down the line that we have all of Troughton stories that we get animated. Now, back into the animation. Now, this is like, as I say, this is Ben and Polly's last episode with the Doctor, and it's just absolutely fantastic, even though they're not really in this that often because they've been kidnapped and locked in a cupboard. And then it's just like the Doctor and Jamie. Now, Jamie stays with the Doctor for the rest of Troughton's run. So literally, I think the Doctor and Jamie have a lot of heartbreaks in this, because Jamie literally had a tear in his eye when he was saying goodbye to Ben and Polly. He had a tear again in his eye when they said goodbye to Victoria in the Fury from the Deep episode 6. That's another good one. That's a good. I do enjoy Fury from the Deep. Not many people do like it as the animation, like another sci-fi guy. But I would, if I can actually tell him and say this, and he is watching this, please give Fury from the Deep another try. Try and get through all 6 episodes, because it is worth it just for Victoria's departure. Also, this story is just absolutely, we have a whole new alien race called the Chameleons that are shape-shifting. If the BBC actually ever decide to bring back the Chameleons, I will be absolutely fine with that, because it's just another alien race, and the Doctor did say he has a few suggestions to help him to carry on living because of this disease they got that's killing them off. So that is basically my review on the Faceless Ones. Do I enjoy it? Yes, I do. Is it a good Troughton story? Yes, it bloody well is. Do I love it? I mean, yes, especially when the Doctor goes, I believe you're dealing with alien men. Oh, right. What did you just say? To the airport controller. I do find that a lot funny. And the way the Doctor and Jamie's like running around trying to hide away from the police. That's another good bit as well. So let me know in the comments what you think of the Faceless Ones. Do you love the animation? Do you love watching it in the original 2 episodes and then the rest of it animated, which is a good idea for black and white? And for colour, you can just watch it in colour, the full animation in colour, which I really do as well. I do love the animation in this. It's a really good animation missing story. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of it. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you wish they, if you haven't seen it, anyone who hasn't seen it, I know one of my Facebook friends, Thomas Stevens, who I've been talking to on the who runs the Doctor Who family, and he added me on Facebook. Very, very much for that, Thomas, for adding me on Facebook. I'm so glad you did, because it's nice to have another Doctor Who fan to talk to. And even though you haven't seen this episode, I would suggest do get it, because it's only $8.99, $8.99 on Amazon, and it is actually a worthy story. But to be honest with you, I got the DVD, but I haven't really watched it on DVD yet, because I've been too busy watching it on the Blu-ray. The DVD is just there to fit into the DVD range, and the Blu-ray's just to fit into the Blu-ray range, like the steelbooks and stuff. The Faceless Ones is just one of my favourite stories. I mean, look at that. Half of Polly and half of the Chameleon. And then you just got the second Doctor with the runway. I do love the artwork in this. And I do love, like I said, the full-on animation. Specifically with the original episodes of episodes 1 and 3 in the black and white. It's pretty cool. I am so glad we got this one. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Faceless Ones. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know. Thank you for watching this video, and please join me again later on today where there will be another review. I'm going to literally put my phone on charge and I'm going to watch another Doctor Who, and then I'm going to review that one as well. It most probably be another animation story. It most probably not, because I can't make my mind up what story I want to watch next and review it for you, because there are 874 episodes so far, and I haven't even talked about any of the Jodie Whittaker ones or the Matt Smith ones, I don't think, and the Tennant ones I have a little bit. So yeah, I've got loads of episodes to review for you, and I most probably review the Time Warrior for my Uncle Dale, because my Uncle Dale has requested for me to review all the Santoran episodes, and I might do that on a Wednesday, to be honest. I might start it today and go from a Wednesday, make the Santorans a kind of a Wednesday theme, because I do need to review that one as well. I've got to finish reviewing The Key to Time, because I am in the middle of watching that still. So anyway, let me thank you for watching this video, and please do like, subscribe and share to my channel, and let me know in the comments if you love the Faceless Ones. Do you don't like it? Do you hate it? Just let me know. Thank you.